So now you started your own business, right? And talk to us about what that looks like. I'm sure there were some challenges. You're in the middle of 2020.
Yep.
Actually, shoot, hold on. I don't know the story. I don't know the backstory, but I'm thinking 2020, man, there were so many more podcasts that got created in 2020 because of COVID. Did that help, hurt?
Oh, COVID.
Was it hard, challenging, or did you get a good start? How did it work for you?
No, listen, like I don't want to downplay anything that happened to anybody during COVID, but for me, it was obviously the social aspect of it. I wish, like I'm a DJ on the weekends, I perform live, I do all that stuff. That I'm a very social person. That sucked. Like I didn't like that portion of it.
Yeah.
But I will say, as you said, a lot of people were starting podcasts, and it also, it wasn't like it is now, where it's like everybody is just down for the podcast. They like accept the medium. They know it's gonna work. This was really when people were like, podcasting might be a thing.
Idea.
We might be able to use it, but we don't know. So it was there's a little less information out about podcasting and the popularity. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of struggles. I started it in March 2020. So quit my job in February 2020. Had plans to start it in March 2020.
February 2020.
Yep.
Guys, God works in mysterious ways.
That's what I'm saying.
He quit his job in February 2020.
Yep. And by the way, I'll premise, like, I was in college, like, I did have, like, some side jobs and stuff, but...
Was that scary? Like, okay, so I could just imagine you quit your job, I quit.
Yep.
You're like, forget this.
Yep.
I quit. It's February, then the world shuts down.
And the rent got to get paid, and you're like, what's happening?
Get paid.
Yeah, and you're trying to, like, make back those expenses, you know? But, yeah, so I remember talking to, you know, my family, my roommate. I remember the job asked me to come back 2 months later, right? And I'm still at the point where I'm literally making $200 a month doing my editing or whatever. I couldn't even like pay my bills. I'm just going off of savings. And my roommate goes, yeah, dude, $300 a week. You have to take it back. Just do a little bit of work for them. And now my roommate who said that works for me now. And so, by the way, he was looking out for my best interest for sure.
Yeah,
but
good friend, yeah.
Man.
Yep.
But I
That's
didn't take
what's
it.
up, man.
You know
okay,
what?
so how many people you got working for you now?
So we got a core team of just 3 of us. We got myself, Jack Gallagher. Shout out to you, Jack. He's project management, client success. Then we got Aaron Smilo. He is the executive assistant and kind of handles all of our back end stuff.
You guys hearing that? You guys hearing that? So he quits his job, got nothing to run with, but hey, look at you now, and you got people working for you. You got a business. It's successful. You've got how many shows that you're?
So we have 8 monthly shows that we edit for.
Okay.
And I've launched like 15 to 20 different podcasts. Some of them aren't still going, some are. But...
Do you do your own?
Yeah, so I've had my own show for almost 4 years now. I know you guys are
There you
coming up
go.
on 4 years. I started that when I was in community college, when I had like no direction, right? I'm like, this is another point in my life where before all this happened and everybody else goes away to college, I'm like, all right, man, like I always wanted to start a podcast. I had watched Joe Rogan for years, had watched Tim Ferriss, Gary Vee, all these people for years, and just kind of started it up, did 2 episodes, just me and the camera. Found somebody at college who made 6 figures on the stock market in a year, had them be a guest, and we've done like 80 guests so far. So we're at like episode 80, or I think 83 or something.
Nice.
You know what seems crazy to me, and this is a little bit off the rails. I was in IT sales, and I worked with schools, and back in like 2005, 2006, that's when GarageBand was real big, and like there were podcasts out then, and you know, Apple had their podcast store, but it wasn't mainstream yet, and I don't think people knew where it was gonna go. Now look where it is. So my question, I guess, would be, where do you think it's going?
This is a little out there, but I think that Web 3.0 is very promising. I think that...
What the heck is Web 3.0?
Yeah.
So, man, I'm not the one to explain this for sure, but I will try. So, okay, so you got...
The meta? Is it the meta?
Yeah, it's involved in that.
meta,
You got like the internet before the .com bust, right? So that's like late 90s. Then after that, .com bust, .com boom happens. Then we go into Web 2.0. That's what we've been in since early 2000s.
We've been in there, yeah.
Right? And now Web 3.0
Flat
is
screens.
Exactly that whole thing.
Web 3.
Everybody's on the internet, right? 10 years ago, hey, do you have
the internet?
You're in the internet.
Did Al Gore invent that too?
Yeah.
Did Al Gore invent that too? The internet? Didn't he invent the internet?
Man, that's because South Park always did a good one on that. But yeah, so basically Web 3.0 is kind of this age we're going into now. Everything's tied to cryptocurrency. Everything is tied to decentralized systems. Everything's tied to the blockchain. And really, what it is pushing against any regulation on the internet, and really creating a place where where everybody, it's autonomous, right? So no one person can say, oh, I'm gonna make all the decisions for this, just like how Zuckerberg can for Facebook and how anybody who controls, it's not, moving forward, it won't really be a business making decisions, it'll be a mass group of people and kind of be an autonomous organization. Now this seems like another language. I'm not the person that knows this intimately, but I see podcasting being a large part of this. Yeah. And also just the fact that this is the thing, right? You're a job seeker, you're your own media company now, right? Because businesses now are all their own media companies,
right,
whether they want to or not. They make the decision. Marketing people aren't writing blogs anymore. They're making podcasts, they're creating videos, content, all that. So as a job seeker, now you're your own media company. And as a person on LinkedIn, as a personal brand, whoever you are, you're making media. If you're sitting down writing a post every day, that's media. You can consider yourself basically a little media company. So everything is going to be media focused, and the influencers are going to have all the power. The individual people are going to have all the power, not Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. I love these platforms, but it turns out that when you start your email list and you funnel them to your website.
Wait, hold up. So you saying Snooki gonna have all the power?
Her fans are gonna pay $12.99 a month to be on her Patreon. They probably do it right now.
Yeah,
so all that money's going to creators' pockets, right? And so that's the beauty of decentralizing it too, where you don't have an arbitrary number. Hey, we take 30%. Nope.
No.
I got 100. I get 100%.
Yeah.